Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the next 6 months. We're going to jump right in here. You have this partnership card. Here you go. It says you're manifesting a strong and successful partnership. Consider having a partner who can bring the experience you lack. You have this promoter card. It says a new idea project has great potential for success. So I love this. I think this is good for work and business. Again, you could be attracting a business partner or someone to work with. It doesn't even have to be a person you can work with. I always say, having an accountability partner or having a person who holds you accountable is always a good idea. Again, you could just be taking, kind of working with a friend or something that kind of holds you accountable to what you want to accomplish. And I think all that is great. But if you want love, there's definitely clearly a person coming in for you. I do feel like you kind of fit in well with each other. It just looks like a good fit to me. So again, you both could really lift each other up, or just maybe it's just, I don't know. It's giving me like a very much more calmer vibe to it. So it could be like a more calm connection, no drama. Let's put it that way. I think that it's more, chill kind of, and obviously that would be a good thing. You have the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I think that there is a new person here. It could be an earth sign. You have earth, water, you have fire here. It could be any sign, really. You have air. You have basically everything. But the Page of Pentacles is like a new person that you're going to be talking to. I feel like this person's busy or something, or I think they're a Knight of Wands type of person. Most people think of the Knight of Wands as inconsistent, but I don't get inconsistent energy off of this person. I get more busyness. I think this person maybe works a lot. They could be a little bit of a rebel as well. There could be something different about them. Knight of Wands kind of does his own thing. He doesn't necessarily, he might not have like a career, right? He might be more of the type to have a business, or he might be more of the type to be, a free agent. He does his own thing. So, and it doesn't have to be a man that you're attracting, by the way. I'm just using that as an example, but, I think you could be attracting a person like that. Page of Pentacles would be communication and good news. I feel like this person is like more successful than you think as well, which is interesting. I don't know why that would matter, but it is popping into my head. Like maybe I think you see this person as successful, but when you get to know them, I think that there's a lot more going on underneath the surface here. And, I think this could be a very stable person if you want a connection as well. Of course, this is also amazing for your finances. You have that promoter card. It says a new idea project has great potential for success. So you're clearly, working on bigger and better things now here, Capricorn. I think that it's pretty simple. I mean, Pluto in your sign for like 20 something years, and you've been kind of training, or everything you've been learning over the last 20 years is adding up to something bigger. You're just like, maybe you've been trying to grow a business for a long time, or trying to, express yourself in the world, or whatever you're trying to do. And it's like you're finally doing it, or you're finally able to do it now that, Pluto is going to be, what did I say? I feel like I didn't say Pluto, but whatever. Pluto is going to be in Aquarius in November. And so it's like you're finally able to do the things you want to do. You have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords moving on to calmer shores and improvements coming into your life. So I feel that for a lot of you that you could be just moving on to calmer shores. I even get moving here as well. You have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. So some of you could be making a move over the next, 6 months or so, even if you're not thinking that you're going to move. Like some of you, I feel this could be kind of a opportunity. I was literally going to say opportunity, and here you go, right here. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles can just be an opportunity that you do not have to accept into your life, by the way. Ace of Pentacles only has potential. I always say potential means nothing, because potential is up to you. You have to put the work in to make something happen. But I kind of felt that there could be like a work opportunity where maybe you could get a transfer, or maybe they, want you to like move to open a new branch or whatever. I think that there could be opportunities like that coming in for you. Some of you, I do feel, could be moving for love as well, because we have the King of Cups right here. And the Ace of Pentacles says whatever this is has a ton of potential to be successful. And again, you have that promoter card that says that a new idea or project has great potential for success. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight in shining armor coming in for you. I almost feel like this is like one person here. Well, actually, probably all these cards are just one person. I'm sure you have options, Capricorn, right? But, I think that this is one person who's coming in for you. Clearly, Knight in shining armor. I feel like you're attracted to this person. Some of you are already attracted to this person. I feel this is already a person that or, have communicated with or whatever. So there you go. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Six of Cups. Yeah, like I said, very like childlike energy. Six of Cups can represent the past, but to me, the Six of Cups is really like a new soulmate coming in for you, and it could be something that's more like a childlike connection, more playful, more fun, more kind of I like I said at the beginning of the reading, this has a better flow to me, the relationship, or it just seems like something that's more kind of, I don't want to say easy, but just not so dramatic. There's like no drama here, just kind of smooth, easygoing person that you could be meeting, which again, that could be a good thing, right? Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this opportunity and this change card. So like I said, there is clearly the Ace of Pentacles is just a big opportunity. So I think that there could be an unexpected opportunity coming in for you. And it looks to me like it's to move or to travel or maybe to get a leadership position at work. And I do feel this is, for most of you, this is going to be work-based. It's like you're getting an opportunity to be transferred or, an opportunity to get into a management position or something like that. And it's going to lead to great change in your life. So I would pay attention to this opportunity, whatever it is. You have the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of kind of desire. And I feel that desire here. I'm wondering if you think you're being reckless or something. I get that kind of like reckless energy here but I feel it's like you saying, am I repeating a mistake? Because we go here to the Nine of Swords, and maybe some of you are like, oh, am I being reckless, getting into a new connection or opening up to a new relationship or something? I would say the answer is no, but again, take it how it resonates. You have the King of Cups here, so I feel this is a very emotionally secure person who's coming in for you. The King of Cups actually also represents adventure. He has this boat back here, and the boat on the King of Cups represents a time where we would kind of like our ancestors would get on boats and they wouldn't know where they were going. It's a card of, stepping into the unknown. So I feel for a lot of you, there could be an opportunity to step into the unknown, and it could be like an unexpected opportunity, something that you weren't expecting to show up, but it is. So I would take advantage of it. The King of Cups, if this is an opportunity, could just be fulfillment. Like you get transferred in work and you are totally fulfilled by the change, or you're kind of like, you're feeling refreshed because of a change here. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says when you know that something is for you, then it's for you. When you truly believe something deep down inside, that you can have something or be something or do something, that's where the true success will come from. We go from Seven of Wands to the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of confidence, or having the confidence in something. So again, I think the more confident you are that something is going to be a success, the more likely it is that it will be successful. I also do feel, again, if this is a person, I do feel that there's a lot going on here that probably gives you the confidence to move forward. Here you go. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Six of Swords again. So moving on, this is like just general improvements is what this looks like to me. So, whatever this new big opportunity that has potential for success is, I feel that it's going to be an improvement in general. The Six of Swords is a total change, though. That the woman and the child in the boat, they have nothing but the clothing on their back. So they are completely starting over, and they're leaving their past in the past. So for a lot of you, and here's the thing, is that they're going to the calmer shores, or they think they are, and they're just doing it for the hopes of a brighter future. So, I don't know how to describe that energy that I want to say right now, but it's almost like you're having to do something off of faith, right? You're having to believe that something is better for you, or is going to be better. With the King of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles here. You have two sixes. If you've been watching me for a while, I love two sixes. To me, two sixes basically says you're going in the right direction, you're on the right path, you're heading towards, success or victory or whatever. Six of Pentacles, can be breadcrumbing energy, but again, it can also be the opposite. It can be equal give and take. If you are attracting a new person, again, I think there's really good equal give and take here. And again, the two sixes together, and also this way here, make it a little bit more positive and kind of push it more to make me believe that there's equal give and take here. With the Seven of Wands, you have the King of Swords. So maybe you haven't talked to this person yet, or you're working up the courage to talk to this person here. Because we go to I don't really like the King and Queen of Swords together in a reading. What I will say is that the Queen of Swords is showing up in the good stuff. So the Queen of Swords is, she's in the area, the good stuff. She's a card of clarity and focus and seeing things clearly for the first time. So again, there maybe hasn't been communication, or if you are communicating with a person, it's like maybe there hasn't been enough communication with this person. It could just be, kind of like just general communication. Like if you work with this person, maybe it's only been work communication going on here. I also feel like the King of Swords is talking about you expressing your knowledge and wisdom. So you've been learning a lot for probably like 20 years. And now it's time for you to kind of like show the world what you have learned. And I think I say that in every single reading now for you. You have this third quarter moon. It says adjustments are required. You have this card that says a time to give rather than take. This is coming up in the area of what's coming towards you. And so I think it would be a great time for you to express your energy. Again, giving doesn't have to be like you just randomly giving to a person. It could just be you sharing your experiences, sharing your story, anything like that. Could be good for you. Although I would say it's more like people are giving to you at this time, because again, this is showing up in the area of, what's coming towards you. So maybe you've experienced relationships where a person didn't give or nobody gave in the situation. So I think you could be getting into something much better. You have the Nine of Swords, the Strength card, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel that Capricorn needs to be very careful of doing things that they really don't want to do. Plain and simple. Obviously in life there are always going to be things that pop up. There are always going to be things that we have to do that we don't want to do. But I really feel the Nine of Swords is saying if there's something that you really don't want to be doing, then figure out how to get rid of it from your life. The story of the Nine of Swords is that this guy is in pain, but he's not in enough pain to make a change. He's staying in his bed. He's got this comfort blanket right here on his lap. So it's like he's uncomfortable, but he's not uncomfortable enough to make a change. So it's like sometimes we can stay in crappy situations too long. Sometimes we can stay in good situations for too long as well. It's like if you're in a situation, like maybe you're making a bunch of money, but you're not growing. I think life is about growth. So people always, dummies always leave me comments. They're always like, how much money do you need to make? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, they just print the stuff. So who the hell cares how much we make, right? You should be making as much as you possibly can. So, go stay poor somewhere else is what I would say. But for the rest of you that want abundance and that want to grow as much as possible, which it's not about the money, it's about growing, right? And learning and living to your fullest potential. The Nine of Swords says when you get to one of those points where maybe your earnings aren't increasing, or maybe you're not making more money, it's like, how can you do something to create change? And, that's the whole entire reading is about change. You have this change card, Six of Swords twice, you have so much that says there's a bigger opportunity coming in for you. You're going to have to put the work into it. It's going to pull you out of a comfort zone, Nine of Swords. But if you do it, there will be a lot of growth. You have the Strength card. Strength is a card of patience and being strong. I really feel in your reading this is about confidence. Maybe you need to display your confidence or have more confidence in yourself. Like I said here, this could be you kind of needing to be confident going this way for to communicate with a person or something like that. Could also, maybe you need to ask for a raise or a promotion so you can grow. Maybe you have to have the confidence to do that. But I feel like this Strength card is saying you have the strength to do something, but you just have to go and do it. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. So I feel for a lot of you, you do produce quality work. And that's the other thing. Again, if you're not getting paid your worth for what you do, then, again, maybe you need to raise your prices or make more money or, do something that increases your abundance in some way. And I feel like that's what's going on here with the Three of Pentacles. I also feel, again, at the beginning it said something about working together with people, and Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So anything you can do to work on a team will be great. Yeah, you have to put something to rest. Nine of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is an ending, but he's making a symbol right here with his hands, and represents a blessing. So there could be some sort of blessing in disguise coming in for you if there is an ending, or if you are bringing something to an end. I feel it could be a blessing in disguise. We kind of see that here because you have the Six of Swords twice. This gives me the vibes of you like walking away from something, and then after you walk away, whatever it is that you walked away from falls apart. It could be like a job. Like maybe you have a job and you don't like it and you go get something else. And like when you leave, maybe the company goes out of business or, something like that. Like I get that type of a blessing in disguise here. With the Strength card, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things. This is like you needing to, show your true strength or needing to reveal yourself. I've been getting a lot of this energy in readings recently, like the past 2 weeks, of people really needing to like unleash the beast, showing the world what you're made of and really needing to, go hard at this time. And, of course, I don't think we should be working ourselves to death, especially you, Capricorn. I think it would be better for you to make sure you're taking breaks, make sure you're taking time to heal and rest, relax, recover for sure. But I also feel that if you have the confidence to do something, you should do it. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is like moving too quickly or being too hasty. I think you're wondering if you're being too quick or if you're worried that you're moving too fast. And this could be in love. Like maybe you're making an offer towards a person and, again, maybe you're hoping that you're not moving too quickly or something like that. I think you're just, this horse on this card looks stressed out. And I kind of feel like you are hoping for just a peaceful connection if you want love. You're hoping for something that doesn't really push too hard. You're hoping for something that isn't too rushed, And so I think you're trying to protect your peace with this energy. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this card that says, use your skills to aid others. Yes, the whole entire reading says you need to shine your light. You have, like I said, you've been learning something for a very long time, and it's time for you to show the world what you are doing. Again, Three of Pentacles. I think it's critically important for Capricorn. Pluto going into the very next sign, Aquarius, all about the collective. Anything you can do to be a living example for other people is what you should be doing. Making as much money as possible. Who cares about the losers that say, oh, you shouldn't be making money and blah, 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 whatever the F. I almost just said the F word here, Capricorn. Whatever they say, right? Doesn't matter. I think you just need to do things for the people that are going to use you as a positive example. You have this Chalice card that says rejuvenation and fulfillment. So I think that you're getting into a time where you can rest, relax, recover, which is going to be good for you. We have Mars going retrograde this year, so I would say that anything you can, at the end of the year basically, and I would do anything you can to recharge your batteries, stay healthy, all that other good stuff. But I also feel the Chalice could be a love offer that's being made to you. You have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Moon. I feel like you're looking at something here with the Two of Wands and the Moon. You're looking at something and you're wondering if it's going to be a dream or a nightmare, especially with that Nine of Swords right next to her. But it's coming up in the good stuff. So again, if you have your eye on something, could be an unexpected opportunity that's coming your way. I think the Queen of Swords is really saying go for it. Put up your boundary. She has that sword up, so she is kind of protecting herself. But I think it is safe for you to open up to something. You're clearly looking at something. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands says that you are in an established position in life. He's standing at the top of this castle, and he's looking out into the world, but he's not looking at the world that is in his hands. So you have the whole world in your hands. I think I said this to you in your last reading as well. And you're looking out in front of you, but I feel like there's so much more that you could be accomplishing. And I really feel there is a dream or something that you are wondering, am I just imagining something or is this real? This could be a connection. Like I said, it could be a goal, wish, dream, a business you want to start, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But sometimes, the moon's coming up in the good stuff, which is great. But sometimes I feel like the moon is just the dream. There's this path right here. And the Fool has to continue down this path. He has to get to these mountains because eventually the sun will come up. And if he reaches those mountains in the tarot represent achievements. They can represent obstacles, but, I think for you, there's, this is you looking at an opportunity or something that has potential. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Chariot. Yeah, whatever this is will be a victory. Tons of moving vibes going on here. So again, you might not even realize that you're going to move or that you're going to be traveling for business or work or whatever it is. And, it looks really good. With the Two of Wands, you have the Five of Cups. I think that Capricorn has experienced a lot of disappointments. And so you've been disappointed in the past. I kind of get this feeling that this is saying that you're not sure if you can handle another disappointment or, whatever. I don't know. I was going to say something else, but I lost it. So anyway, what I would say is there's two cups back here. Maybe you're afraid of being hurt in love again or whatever, but I really don't think this is going to be a disappointment for you. With the Moon, you have the Three of Cups. Definitely a celebration coming in for you. I feel like there's something really good, something that you're going to be really happy with coming in for you here and probably over the next 6 months. And you can't make this up. Your very first card that I pulled here is the Happiness card. So I think for a lot of you that you are finding happiness. Here you go. You have this Flowers card. It says happiness on it. You have this March card, and you also have this Club card. It says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Maybe someone tried to get you to do something against your will in the month of March, and I think this was just like a learning lesson. I also get this like story popping into my head for you, Capricorn, that maybe in the month of March you thought you were getting ahead, but then it's like you weren't getting ahead. And I think that is going to be changing for you this quarter. I feel like this first, what is this, quarter 3 that we're entering into? I have no clue. But whatever. It's like this next quarter, if you're watching this I'm doing this video in May. So if you're watching this in May, like this next quarter, you could be finally making progress on whatever that is. You have a Scales card that says keep your life in balance. Yes, everybody has had something about balance, like work hard, play hard, or whatever. So I would make sure that you're creating as much balance as possible. You have this torch. It says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I feel like you are developing quite a bit just in general. And especially when we get towards the end of the year, I think you're going to kind of be making some big leaps towards, development or spiritual development in your life. You have a Scissors card. It says disappointment in some affair. Yes, I feel like you've been disappointed a bunch of times in the past, but the bad man is gone. Pluto won't be in your sign for much longer. So, it is this quarter, it will be retrograding back into Capricorn. And then before at the end of the year, it's going to move in November into Aquarius. But I really don't think you're going to have to be dealing with like any of the disappointments and the things that you've experienced, the rebirths, the deaths of establishment, that cusp right there, I always say it, between Capricorn and Aquarius is the death of establishment, especially with Pluto. So you probably are used to things like failing, right? And I think that gone are the days where that's going to happen. But I would pay attention for a big opportunity here. This looks really, really good. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your next 6 months.